There are many haunted houses in this world. Some have voices. Some have moving objects. Some make people run in fear. But there is a house in Kansas, America, where people didn't run because of fear. They ran because of pain. Because what lives here doesn't just appear. It touches you. It tears at you. It burns you. And the most terrifying part, it comes in the form of a little girl. Today's story is about 508 2nd Street, Atchison, Kansas. The world knows this house by just one name, the Sallie House. The year was 1993. Tony and Debra Pickman, a young couple, were looking for an affordable house to start their life together. 508. 2nd Street seemed perfect. Old, but clean. Quiet. Straightforward. The rent was low. The neighbors said nothing. The real estate agent said nothing. And Tony and Debra were happy. The first week passed, everything fine. The second week passed, everything normal. But on a morning in the third week, Debra noticed that the flowers placed in their living room were standing upright, upside down, roots in the air, flowers touching the ground. No one had touched them. No one had been there through the night. Tony said, "The wind must have knocked them over." Debra didn't think much of it. That was their first mistake. Slowly, things began to change. Toys began arranging themselves around the house. Even though they had no children, a teddy bear, a small ball, a colorful little book, as if a child was getting ready to play. Debra felt it. Somewhere in this house, there was a little girl. A gentle, lonely little girl. She told Tony, "I'm not scared. I think she just wants someone to play with." Tony felt uneasy, but he listened. Then one night, Tony was asleep. Suddenly, as if something had dug its claws into his back, he jolted awake. 3 long gashes ran across his back, fresh, deep, bleeding. There was no one in the room. The door was shut. The window was shut. Debra came running. She looked and froze, because those gashes were from the inside, as if something had torn through Tony's skin from within. It wasn't the first time, and it wouldn't be the last. Over the following weeks, marks kept appearing on Tony's body, sometimes on his arms, sometimes his chest, sometimes his face, always at night, always while he slept, and always from the inside. One night, a piece of cloth lying in the middle of the room caught fire on its own. No gas, no lighter, no explanation. Tony and Debra decided it was time to call investigators. Some of America's most respected paranormal investigators, Kansas Paranormal, and later national TV crews, all came to this house. They set up cameras, audio recorders, thermal sensors, and what they found, none of them were prepared for. The cameras recorded a small figure, like a child, moving directly toward Tony. And at that exact moment, on Tony's hand, right in front of the camera, a mark appeared on its own. Only Tony. Only the man. The woman was never touched. The investigators dug into the history. Years ago, a little girl had come to this house, late at night, sick, in pain. A doctor treated her, right here, in this house. The girl didn't survive. People say that little girl's name was Sallie, and the investigators believed Sallie had claimed this house as her own. But what was with Sallie? What had entered that house on that night? That was not Sallie. That was something else entirely. Something very, very old. Something that used Sallie's face, only as a door. Tony and Debra eventually left that house. No, they didn't just walk away. Both had to be hospitalized first. Tony's wounds were so deep, doctors couldn't explain how they happened. Today, 508 2nd Street still stands. Some people rent it out, just for a single night. for the thrill of it. Most don't make it to morning. One investigator said as he was leaving, "Whatever is in this house, it doesn't know you. It only knows you're a man, and it hates men." Why? No one has ever found out. Sallie, if she is still there, perhaps she just wants to stay in her home. But what is with her? It is waiting for you. For more true, terrifying stories like this one, subscribe right now. Hit that bell icon. Because in our next episode, we'll take you to a place in the Australian outback where the faster you run, the closer the lights get.